Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Actually, first of all, guys. First of all, please let's ignore that I look like Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys today. The plan was completely different. I follow this YouTuber Helen Ellen. Oh my gosh, no, Helen Anderson. Helen Mellon. Oh, what the heck? Anyway, I followed this flippin' cool rock star, and she's having the coolest style ever, like cool chunky rings, beautiful red hair, rock and roll clothes and stuff like that, and I just aspire to be like her so much, so I decided to copy one of her styles, which is golden chains, black shirts with random stuff. But this one is so funny, isn't it? Oh my god, this is so funny. I got this shirt from the men's section because this is so funny. When I am tipsy or drunk, this is my phrase, guys. To every sentence you will say my way, I will always say that's what she said. But anyway, or he said. Anyway, so where was I? Oh yeah, so please ignore that I look like I could kick your ass, because I could. Probably not, but I could. What else? Oh, so thank you for all of the new subscribers that came back from Wild Ferns unboxing video, guys. I am so stoked. I am so grateful you decided to join my corner on the internet, because I am freaking out right now. I feel like, you know, when you have a new friend in your group and you feel a little bit uncomfortable and you just wanna, you know, show that you're a normal person, not weird at all, and like, you know, doesn't make sense. Because right now I'm kind of nervous, like new people came to the city or something, and I'm like, what do I do right now, you know, what the heck is going on? So I just want to say a huge thank you for all the new people who decided to join me. Today I have a flippin' fun video for you, so there is a treat for you guys. But anyway, quick shout out to Wild Fern and the unboxing. Oh my gosh, let me recreate me watching her unboxing. Something like that. So I was freaking out. I watched it at least 7 times. I also watched it this morning because why the heck not? Oh my gosh, I was so freaking out, so excited. Thank you for everybody who joined me today. Let's get this out of the way because I'm feeling nervous. Yeah, I'm really nervous. Okay, but you know what? I have a treat for you. For those who are a bit longer on my channel, they know that I love to go through trash. Is it a good way to start a friendship? I didn't think so. But yeah, I'm awkward, I'm odd, so prepare for it. Today, guys, we're starting a rescue season. I'm so flippin' excited. My channel, I mean, between all of my subscribers, between these people who know me, they know that I'm a huge advocate, huge fan for rescuing houseplants, and every single season, like the warmer season here in Lithuania, I share a lot of my rescue stories. I film the videos, how I grab the plants from the trash containers and stuff like that. So today is one of those days, guys. Today we're opening this season because I just found something. It's over here. You can see it because it's a mystery, you know? So I live in Vilnius, in Lithuania, in Eastern Europe, and here for some reason, specifically in this neighborhood where I live, because I live in a very old neighborhood, this is like from Soviet times, the buildings are old and the neighborhood itself is pretty old, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love old people. I mean, some old people, because some are flippin' naughty and working on my nerves, but anyway. So here lives lots of grandmas, lots of grandpas, and for some reason there is like this rule that nobody talks about, but everybody knows, that if you are tired of a houseplant that you have in your home, instead of throwing it away into the trash, mixing it all together with the trash and just letting it die, people just love to leave them near the trash containers or near the home corners and just somewhere in the neighborhood that other people can find, can rescue them, give a new life, new chance. And this is a thing here. And honestly, some of people that are living in Vilnius, in the same city that I live, they are confused how I tend to find so many plants to rescue. But let me just say, I have 2 dogs. I walk a lot in my neighborhood and I know every single corner and crevice. I do this every day, 2 times a day. So I walk in my neighborhood in the very different directions every single time. And since people tend to get rid of plants that, for example, right now after winter time are not that looking great, are, leggy, for example, or, just dying, people tend to just leave them outside. And I am the person who tends to find them. Actually, I already found a plant this Wednesday, I think, or Thursday, and I was so stoked. I actually right now will insert the footage. So I found Dracaena and also a Opuntia cactus, but it was like a very odd situation because this Dracaena was planted into the ground here in Vilnius, and we still have a pretty early spring here, so it just died. Somebody just left this plant to die there. I mean, I think they thought it will survive. Like the palm will survive in here, in the northern of Europe, like sure, if you think so. But anyway, so it was really, this spot that these two plants were thrown away were really close to the school territory. So that time that I was walking my puppy in the evening, it was like the time of people picking up the kids from the school, so there were like a lot of people around, and I was a little bit shy. It's the beginning of the season. I still do not have so many balls to do it, so I didn't pick up these plants. I thought I will do it this next morning. I will wake up a bit earlier and come back, bring those plants, film a video, and just have a good day. But somebody already did the same thing. I'm not sure about the video part, but the next morning I went there and there were no longer a Dracaena, no longer a cactus. So somebody rescued them, which is, I'm sorry, my bra is falling off. Which is like, okay, sure, this is fun. Somebody rescued them. I have like a good feeling that this plant did not die and rotted, and somebody probably saved it. But today was Sunday. Today is Sunday. And I was walking with my mama and with my puppy Baloo, and you know what? We were going through all of the neighborhood. We actually met a really cool puppy named Runa. Runa, such a sweet, grey puppy. I will insert the footage. Oh my gosh, Baloo loves her already. I love her already. She's so sweet and so fun. And they are pretty much the same size. Their legs are pretty same length, so it's perfect for them running around and stuff like that. Anyway, so we went with my mama, we were talking and chatting, and on our way back home we found a plant. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So there was this pile of trash, and not, like the home trash, like, the plastic bags and stuff like that. No, it was a pile of outdoors foliage trash. So, the old leaves from the trees or old plants from the gardens and stuff like that. And on the next to this pile of trash was a plant. A planted plant. I mean, the root ball was still intact with soil, but the pot was missing, so I'm not sure if somebody threw this plant away without a pot or somebody just took the pot to rescue and left the plant die. And I'll be honest, the shape of this plant wasn't the best, and at first I was doubting take it or not, but at the same time I was just like, when you see a plant and you're not sure if you want it or not, and then you just cannot let it go, So my mom was the ballsy one this time, and she picked it up and started to rip apart the plants that were inside. I mean, we rescued an aloe. I'll show you in a minute. I mean, let me show it right now. This is it. I mean, this looks sad. I know, but at the same time, just look what bought my heart. I love the margins on the leaves. There are so many. I mean, I am used to aloes like this that do not have these many spots, that beautiful variegated spots. Can I call it variegation? I mean, it's just a little bit different color. I think it's technically variegation, right? You know what, okay, let's split it. My mom took home a couple babies and she gave me like the biggest chunks, which are two babies like this one. This is baby number 1. And here's a baby, I mean, this is technically a big boy, not a baby. And here's a root ball. So my heart was won over because of these beautiful margins on these leaves, because they're so unusual and so pretty. Oh my gosh, okay, this leaf is falling off. So here it is. Here is the first rescue of the season, and I'm so excited to jump in and rescue it and help this boy out. I'll be honest, before filming this video, I went through a couple videos on YouTube of propagating aloes. I'm not sure why I'm making the quote sign. Of propagating aloe, and I know that we can propagate them from leaves or, as you know, from pups and stuff like that. And I thought maybe to cut it in pieces and make like a couple cuttings but I also know that they're pretty slow growers, so I just I don't want that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take apart as many dead leaves as possible. But you know what? Somebody already did that, because on next to that pile there were lots of this poor baby's leaves. So I think maybe crows went through it or something. I'm not sure. But we have these two cuttings and I'm gonna plant them as they are into the spot that I prepared and just see what happens. Actually, about 3 years ago, I rescued another aloe, and it was pretty cool one because it looked like a palm. So it was just this long woody stem, and at the very end of the stem there was beautiful leaves of aloe, and it looked fabulous. I was so proud of this rescue. I had it for about 2 years and then it died on me because I put it on direct sun and for some reason it just burned and died. Which is like, this is an aloe, what the heck, you know? But anyway, so I will try to do the same thing with this boy, because it feels like this might look as a cool palm as well. I'm still not sure about it. I do not see that often aloes growing as palms in people's homes, so we're gonna do it, we're gonna wing it, and we're gonna see what happens. I see that some leaves might be broken off, so I'll break them off and see, maybe I'll make a mask for myself, but at the same time I do not want to put anything on my body that wasn't growing in my care and I'm not sure where it comes from, right? So that makes sense. I think it perfectly makes sense, right? So we'll see. Okay, I'm talking a lot. I'm so sorry. Just like I said, I know here are some new people and I'm already nervous. I'm already being awkward. So sorry about that, guys. Let me put a napkin underneath the hole. Let's flip and do it, right? So, the new rescue of the season. I'm actually a bit sad I did not manage to save that opuntia cactus that I found, but you know what? In 1 week I already saw 3 plants, and I think this is like a very nice sign for future that plant rescues are really coming back to my channel. So subscribe if you haven't yet to see more garbage plants and my rescue missions and seeing how I'm gonna go with all of that. Because this is flippin' happening, guys. We're doing that again. So I want to start from the mama plant because this is a flippin' big boy. As I bring it back home, I took it into the shower. I washed off all of the foliage, checked for the pests, of course, because I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. And you know what? It seems pretty fine. These leaves look a bit tired, but at the same time they're so chunky. So I'm gonna leave all of these 3.5 leaves and see what happens. This is gonna be awkward probably, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. So at first I wanna take this baby in. Okay. 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 Yes. Right. And I also have this baby that also have 3.5 leaves. And this one, okay, this one did not have any pests as well, so I think somebody, you know, the most fun part of rescuing plants is to figure out the history behind them, because I know somebody was growing it, and also it was in somebody else's home, and it's always so curious why they ended up being outside, what happened, why they're thrown away and, you know, abandoned by the previous owner. All of these stories are always so interesting for me. Oh, the aloe stuff. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah, we probably will need to prune some of those dead leaves, but at the same time, the ones that are broken off, they'll just dry out, so I would not worry too much about this one. Okay, let's put a baby close to the mama. Somehow. Yeah, I can feel the sap, and it's pretty yucky and at the same time pretty nice, which is weird. Okay. Yeah, this will work nicely, look at that. Perfect size pot as well. I wanted to go with a little bit longer one because since they're pretty long themselves, I wanted to make it, you know, stable. Okay, so just like I said, I love rescuing plants, and when I do, I always love to go ahead and play little detective, put my detective hat on and try to figure out what happened. Sometimes when I find plants with pests, I mean, it's an obvious one, right? So people just got rid of it because the plant got pests, or maybe they haven't noticed pests, but because of the pests, plant started to look not so beautiful anymore, the leaves started to die off, and because of that, the previous owner decided, you know, to get rid of it. So that's one of those rules, right? Sometimes people throw away huge plants, which I rescued on my channel as well. I rescued a 2 meters long Pachira plant. Oh my gosh, that story is crazy. I actually have a full video on that. I have a full playlist of my houseplant rescue stories and adventures, so if you want to go ahead and check this out, I mean, you can go onto my channel, onto playlist, and you'll find one called Rescued Plants. That's where you will see all of the cool stories I've been going through, all of the cool plants, huge cacti, yup, orchids, yup, huge palms, yup. Oh my gosh, what I only haven't rescued, guys. I actually have rescued at least 40 more aloes. And I'm saying 40 because in one of the rescue I just found a full bag of mama aloe with like 30 babies. That was a cool story as well. So go ahead and check it out if you're curious. Oh my gosh, why are you leaning? Wait, why are you leaning? Oh, please stay. Yeah. So here we are. Here we are starting the new season of 2023 with a new rescue, and I'm so flippin' excited. I actually premixed this mix specifically for the aloe. So what I did, I have like 80% of cacti mix in here. Also added some orchid barks for a little bit better aeration, and also some perlite, some fertilizer that I have, and sap, and also something else. Oh, orchid barks. Did I say orchid barks? I'm not sure. Anyway, this seems nice. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You need to see my fiance face because he is so tired of all of my bullshit with plants. Not only am I buying them right now, I'm also bringing them, you know, inside from the outside, from the trash containers. And he's always so mad at me. But at the same time, he knows how excited that makes me and how proud I am after rescuing all of those crazy plants, you know, and going with the cuttings all throughout my neighborhood. It actually felt so weird, especially since I haven't done that in a while, you know, at least 6 months. I haven't rescued any plants because it was a cold season here. It was really cold, really snowy in here, so nobody, of course, was trying to leave plants outside for somebody to rescue because they would just die instantly in the freezing temperatures, right? So it's been a while and I felt a bit rusty. So when I was coming back home with these 2 cuttings without any pot and just, you know, just naked roots in soil, I just felt like all people will just think that I just stole this plant from somebody's like garden or something. So I was pretty scared, to be honest, that somebody might just, you know, be a little bit bored and decide to go into a fight with me or something, you know, like not physical, but like oral fight. Does it sound like we would kiss a lot? Is it a... Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure where I was going with that. You know what, it's really leaning, so I'm not sure if I would like to stake it or just let it be, go wild and do it as it wants. I think I will do so, honestly. Okay, I think we are done. Alright, and I did not make like crazy mess because yesterday we were deep cleaning our home. Here is a rescue aloe. It looks pretty sad. It has this leaf that is just kind of dying. Oh my gosh, the sap. Yuck. Okay, this feels like I have somebody's boogers on my... Ugh, okay, yeah, okay, I won't touch anything. So, this is my newest rescue story, guys. I'm so excited. I flippin' wanna see what happens. I think it was left overnight outside, so that's a little bit like scary and tricky because we had a pretty cold night and it was really heavily raining in here, so maybe that's what broke most of these leaves, or I'm not sure, maybe kids do that. No idea, because when it was left outside it had all of the leaves attached, so something happened throughout this night. It feels like I'm talking about like murder mystery or something, but honestly no idea what happened. I can see that all of these broken leaves are fresh because the wounds have not calloused, so they're still moist and I can see all of the sap inside. So something happened throughout this night and maybe this morning even, which is sad because if I would find it a little bit earlier, it still might be in the full glory with all of the beautiful chunky leaves. But you know, it is what it is. I still managed to rescue it and hopefully it will bounce back. Right now the plan is to go ahead and water it and let it be and see what happens. This sap is just... oh, whoa. Okay. The plan is just leave it be. I will water it and leave it for a couple weeks without touching it, and then of course I will give you an update and we'll see what happens. I'm so excited. You have no idea, guys. It's been a while and it feels like some kind of celebration. Thank you so much for 9,000 subscribers on my channel. Like, happy dance. Do you still remember, guys? Happy dances. Oh my gosh, I'm just so flipping excited. I feel like this is a new start, new growth season over here, and I'm just so happy you decided to join me. And of course, if you have any kind of questions, leave them in the comments. I always am happy to chat with you guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, because as you can tell, I have prepared for you some cool plenty videos. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and of course, before leaving you, as per usual, let me teach you another language lesson. Okay, since it's weekend, let me teach you how to say weekend in Lithuanian and in Russian. Why the heck not, right? If you want to say weekend in Lithuanian, you need to say savaitgalis. Once again, savaitgalis. And if you want to say weekend in Russian, you need to say выходной. Once again, выходной. Oh my gosh, I think I'm losing my voice, guys. What the heck is going on? I think I need to stop running outdoors when it rains. But anyway, so yeah. This will be it. If you watched it till the very end, till right now, and I know that some people did, and I'm always so grateful, but if you did, please leave an emojis that represents weekend for you. So maybe it's a cocktail or champagne, or maybe fun, delicious food, or maybe... oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice, guys. Whatever works for you, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's very unpleasant. I need a glass of water. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so happy you are here. Have a wonderful day and hopefully I'll see you in my next